Thank you for staying with us. We're still talking about how to conduct ourselves at the gym and if taking pictures of unsuspecting gym users is acceptable. But we have a caller on the line, Yakub. Good morning, Yakub.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Miriam. And then good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
To me, I think I totally agree with Sister Nymat this morning because it is only our country and then we do anything and then we get away with it. For example, that very particular person that took her picture without our conscience or without our knowledge, what is he going to gain? What is for the purpose of what? And then if Nkechi can do the same thing that Eniola Badmus did, I think it is a welcome development. And then by so doing, it will send a lot of messages to some people that wanted to do the same. Let me now give you a typical example here. It is only our country something just happened, and then we move on. You can imagine somebody even call our country president, the old president of Nigeria, call our president a criminal without any proof. And then nothing happened. Everyone did not vote. And then when I watch one of our ministers yesterday saying that it is only our country that you say something, and then you get away with it. I know, but look, see, I can tell you for the fact, I didn't be that, I'm sorry to use this as an example, because I didn't be our president is not a democratic person. I think, but now that very particular person call our president a criminal without a proof. Without a proof. That same thing goes to somebody that took somebody's picture without our knowledge. That's very bad. It will take it off. God bless you guys.
Okay, so I wanted to say something.
Okay, thank you, Yakub.
Okay.
You see, do you want
our anyhowness?
Okay. So just for Ramatu to jump in yet, I would like for her to jump in and then.
Okay. So what I want to say is that since we don't have all these regulations in place, and Nigerians are doing whatever they like right now when it comes to all these taking pictures online and taking videos online, there's just little or nothing we can do. If the only thing that she can do now is to sue, like you said, and I don't think that's what she wants to do. I don't think she wants this because not everybody that has that space of have that. People will not want to go through that stress of suing. When I remember the stress that comes with suing, sometimes even me myself, I'll just relax and say, okay, is there another way that we can resolve this? Okay. But as a celebrity, she should expect that. I know that the only thing is to plead with Nigerians to be very careful. I know of somebody who, she's on the big side, and every single time, that time when we're growing up, the mother is always, you are so fat, you are big, you are this. They're always, yes. And even the members of her family, sometimes they'll be like, you are the biggest, you are this, you are that. She wasn't finding it funny. She was not okay with it. It was even bringing her down more, but she couldn't express it, After some time, do you know that lady? She committed suicide at some point. She wrote a long letter and left it. And she was like, every time you people are always talking about.
So those are the consequences.
Yes. So we need to be careful.
And I'm happy you brought us there. But we have Ruth. Ruth is back on the line. Good morning, Ruth.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ruth. We can't hear Ruth.
Yeah, good morning, sis. So I've been following this program for a very long time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so what I want to say concerning this is what the person did was very wrong.
Okay.
We can always go out we can always be free with ourselves. But taking a picture or a video of someone without their consent is very wrong. Very, very wrong. So I don't know what the person stands to gain by doing that. You understand? So we should. I'm very sure the person that did that would be a female, because female cannot think like that. I want to bring the fellow women down.
Ruth.
Okay, is that it?
Thank you, Ruth. Okay. So before I'm happy that Ramatu brought us to that point of the consequences, and I'm looking at before we even look at suing, individual suing. What does this mean for the businesses? The gym, what it might mean for that gym is that more high-profile clients will refuse to go to places like that. Even individuals who may feel that I'm coming here for my privacy, they will be afraid that if we think it's okay for anybody to just come and put up a camera, maybe I shouldn't come here anymore. And how would that affect the business of the gym? And would the gym would they like to take that kind of loss because we want to take pictures of people when they haven't given us permission?
I think, like I was saying after the the male caller, you see this our anyhowness. I think somehow we Yorubas were culpable. I was thinking about that thing in the morning. I said Yorubas have something to pamper you with, no matter how you look. When you are yellow, they'll say you are Kwambekure. When you are tall, they'll say you are Gotasholo. Abi? When you are short, they'll say you are Kukuru Yejo. When you are slim, they'll say it's you understand? They've always
something positive out of
you understand? They'll make something positive out of your look. But then sometimes it could also mean body shaming. Okay. On this other part, you see our anyhowness, it didn't start today. But taking it out today, it will really look as if we are not ready for the race. Because politically, it's done. Social-wise, it is done. Medically, it is done. Okay, the caller said, just like I took in the newspaper, that somebody said the president, Omoyele Sowore said the president is a criminal. And because President Tinubu is a lenient president, he's not facing the wrath of that statement. Somebody else will make a similar statement now. As it was in the beginning, so it is now. Do we want it to really continue? So it's up to us to now say, yes, do we want to fight for it? Now, I wanted to ask Nymat, what is the cost of me suing somebody? Even for you to sue somebody now is by connection. Because even the rule of law, the judiciary, and their neck is talking. Do you understand? I think that it worked for Eniola Badmus because of her status. It might not work for an average Nigerian who goes to the police station that, okay, I want to approach the court, somebody body shamed me. They're first of all looking at it, where is the body to be shamed? So it's an attitudinal thing across board. Everybody is culpable at one point or the other. It's let he who be without sin be the first to pick a stone. But for this particular picture, I think that the person was being a coward. You would have gone in front of her and asked her to pose. After all, when they are all glammed up and you meet them at events, you people approach them with a camera. I remember that it used to be Bobrisky that would say, don't come and snap me with any phone less than iPhone, Kiniko and all of that. We have a caller on the line. Okay, let me hold it.
Thank you. Angela. Good morning, Angela.
Good morning, your view. How are you people doing?
Well, thank you.
Okay, I just want to chip a little thing into the topic there. It's not right that someone took that picture from Nkechi Blessing. And by right, I believe she is supposed to sue whoever that took that picture of her. Then secondly, on a second thought, I think we should learn how to live a real life and not the fake one. On a very serious note. If who you are in the television is who you are outside the television, if who you are in whatever you tell people or whatever you present yourself to be is what you are in the real life, there's no need for you to be shaking or probably panicking because somebody took a picture of you. If I am walking on the way, be it a celebrity or not, and somebody takes a picture of me, I don't have any reason to panic. So we should learn how to live this life. Make it a little bit real so that you don't panic when people take your pictures. That's just my own observation there. I think the bone of contention here is just because of the way she is looking. She is not confident about her look and not even the person that took the picture.
Okay.
So that's my observation and that's what I have to say.
Thank you, Angela.
So just I want to disagree with Angela and everybody you're talking about, you know, how you are, how you look, nobody has the right to profit of my insecurities or my vulnerability. Nobody has the right.
But when they go to events looking all pretty, glammed up, I can take a picture.
See, there's something called what you consent to, what you do not consent to. She's an adult. And let's not forget that she's also aging. Nkechi is not the Nkechi of 20 in her 20s when she was the celebrity. She was the, snatched up younger person. She's aging. She probably is going through menopause. These are serious issues for women. She might have reached it.
Menopause starts early now. For some
she might have reached it. She might be going through anything. Life
going through.
Can be lifing.
Yes.
She's probably not sitting well. So, but nobody born by another woman has the right to profit off somebody's insecurity in that way. I don't agree. Whether she has given you the image of snatched up or not snatched up, let it be that one thing show in the video. There was one of them who used to do editing video, and somebody was able to find that it was editing. That's a different thing. You're picking out, but she's minding her business in a place probably private, maybe attending your family event, you're sitting in one room, and then somebody props up a video in front of you without telling you, without you giving a consent and making a business and profit off of it.
No, but we're not sure if it's business and profit.
I don't care again. The thing is that they put it on TikTok, they gained followership for it. It was on
Instagram.
X yesterday, it was on Instagram. You know, you suddenly woke up one morning while you are minding your business, you become everybody's topic.
But the topic we're talking about is actually a controversial topic.
On YouTube when we were talking. That you say she should have hired a higher private gym. You too, somebody can tell you that hire an Uber. Why do you have your car broken down? But that's you in your vulnerable state. That's you minding your business.
Eventually, you speak to enter Lagos.
We all have our lives. Please.
We have a call. Grace. Good morning, Grace. Grace. Okay. I think we may have lost Grace.
Okay.
Who wanted to start?
So there was somebody that said on Twitter, on YouTube, the person said, you know how many times Nkechi Blessing don't advertise body slimmer products?
Okay.
I think that is why people brought out that, because she has advertised this body slimming product and everything. So she has given people a certain perspective of her. So they were not expecting to see her that way. I'm sure that was why they took a picture and they posted this kind, look, see somebody that is advertising a slim product, but see the person right now.
Real life.
Which is okay. The person can switch. Anything can happen, just like what Nymat said. Anything can happen to you.
So
you can change, you can add weight, you can do anything.
Bought one of our slimmer products.
And
it didn't work for you.
And it didn't work for you. You tried to reach out, and then you find out that she's actually working out in the gym, and the slimming products did not work. All the slimming teas that they used to package for us, it didn't work for her. And then you make a video, which you back up, and then you go to the company and ask for a refund. And you decide, okay, no, I have been scammed. I want a refund, or I'm going to sue for a refund. I'm going to prove that your product is not working. And then you bring this video and say, look at the person who's your influencer for your product. And that the person too is working out at the gym.
So we are the ones that should be counter-suing. They've deceived us for too long.
Not Nkechi. Exactly. What the person did is not for that purpose at all.
Yes. Okay,
it
so
was
let me
to
just
shame
say,
her.
Nima, because you understand the law, is it illegal for someone who was already affected by bad marketing like this or fake advertising to just put it up on their own social media to warn other clients?
They must be able to show the court that they exhausted the means in question.
So they have to go to court first, so they cannot just use their social media.
They write a pre-action notice letter of demand that you've reached out to the company in question, that you had another motive for doing this. That it wasn't just to shame her on your public page, that you have been reaching out to the company, you benefited, or you've fallen or bought a product from the image she has presented, and it didn't work for you. You've reached out to the company, you've also DM'd her, and she hasn't responded. Failure to show any of these pre-action things, the only motive for this was, let me go and shame her and gain traction.
Let me give you this perspective. So this is something that they said, in America is quite common, especially in the gym fitness world, where they would tell you do a particular kind of exercise and make you have glutes, that's the backside. But then they found out that these people would put things inside their
gym wear,
to pad up their gym wear, and they are selling that to people, unsuspecting people. Then there are people who will tell you drink this tea and you have a flat stomach. Meanwhile, they go and get surgical intervention. Some people will tell you, buy my skincare, and then you go to a cosmetologist who does very deep cosmetic interventions on you. And I find out as your client, and I'm a regular Nigerian, who's going to listen to me, as Dami has said, I can use something here that I have in my power to send the message out.
Mariam, if I am a victim of that kind of trade, and I bought something, given a representation that this thing does magical, they brought Nkechi, they edited the photos, or she didn't look like that, and the photos were edited, and they gave me that image, I will be in their business asking for a full refund. If the product damaged me, I will be asking for full damages. Anything. I would have started that process but I'm just there. I just made a video of her. I didn't put a caption that she's damaged anybody. She's not affected my prior market. She gives, just because she has this image of snatched up pictures, and then I say, this is the real one, no. And then I mind my business. When she didn't know, when she didn't consent to it. So are we saying now that everybody, they are unsafe in public places. I just mentioned, in fact, one happened to me, was in the hospital.
Sorry, Nymat, before you get into that story, let's take Ayodele. Good morning, Ayodele. Ayodele.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Please go ahead, we can hear you.
Okay, good morning. Please, I want to correct the impression that the scenario that Mr. Yakub tested earlier on by saying children insulted the president and nothing was done about it. You see, the way we take things in this country is different from the way things have been done all over the world. President of America, Donald Trump, was dragged along through 4 years, taken to court. Can that happen in this country? We don't, because the property, the auxiliary sector has failed the people. That is why we take the social media time with that number to let them know that what they're doing is not right. I remember in Kaduna, a local government chairman, his councillor was arrested with a rifle going towards the camp. 2 months later, that same councillor was back to the office. What I'm saying is verifiable. We're all in the country. I was there that period. I was in the military. It was my squad that got that man arrested. 2 months later, I was back to the community. He was reinstated with somebody that was arrested with a rifle. Someone that was supposed to uphold the law. So many things of salvation has happened. Look at Yabelo. How can Yabelo escape from AFCC cell? Is it possible? No. But we're meant to understand that he escaped from EFCC. Person of that magnitude, and you can offend he has committed, or I allegedly committed. No investigation up till now, nothing. What is that? The whether you say Yabelo, a minister, or contesting for as a president of our nation, people must speak out. That's the only avenue we have to speak out. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayodele, for your contribution.
It's okay.
I don't even understand the link.
I was trying to understand.
So I think Ayodele is just saying that it's okay for people to speak out. And I think what Yakub was saying is that if you must speak out, make sure that you have proof. Don't just go about calling people names and then you don't have proof. If they're to take you to court, will you be able to defend yourself? You were about to tell us a story.
Yes, this happened to me in a public place. Well, because now I'm seeing people saying on YouTube that a gym is a public place. A public place is a park. A gym is why it's a secluded place. You subscribe to come in, just as I did in that hospital. I was in between one leg up, one leg every one leg out. Very vulnerable, partially conscious. And then I noticed a camera on me on the hospital bed. The moment I got conscious 2 days after, I was saying to my husband, there was a camera in the theater where I was. And my husband was like, okay, let's find out. And then we insisted, and he said, yeah, it's just procedure. I said, you didn't run me through that procedure. Yeah. I don't want to see, I'm not going to be friends with you, even though I've had a history of using that facility, if my photos in that state goes out. Do you understand? It's people's business to want to share such pictures or photos. When you have your family members show up at your house and take pictures, I have not shared my baby's pictures, you have shared it because it's that's also public. We need to redefine what is public. We need to redefine. If Nkechi is in a gym where she subscribed, she didn't subscribe to being shamed from that gym. It is still our privacy.
So what should the gym do in this case?
The gym themselves should find out that lady. The gym should also be suing that lady for breaching their own protocol, except they don't have that protocol of protecting the privacy of their subscribers. Because people pay to enter a place, and you are now saying that place is a public place. The moment they've paid for the duration that they are using that place, it becomes a private place. It becomes their control of the space where they are. I don't understand people and how people interpret things, and I'm very disappointed.
When they go to restaurants and eateries and they pay to eat. Yes. Is it a public place or a private place?
It becomes a private place at the time they're eating. Imagine somebody takes a video and says, see the way this one is chewing.
What if
you could have eaten in your house, but you came to patronize that business, and they profited from your patronage. Are you saying at that point in time you have paid for them to come and embarrass you in that place?
Some people will say that this conversation is upsetting because she was in an unflattering position, or that people are only upset when they take unflattering pictures. Meanwhile, You have made the example of being at weddings,
being at
or
parties,
someone shows you.
gladly
What if she was in the gym and she looked really good and she looked
exactly.
really
It's not
athletic?
The conversation will have been different.
Would the conversation
the conversation will have been different.
Ramatu,
yes,
please.
The conversation will have been different because I have a friend. She's a gym person. You understand? She posts all these pictures. She goes to the gym all the time. So she always posts pictures with everybody. People behind her. She does not know them. But they are friends, kind of. But friends, some of them she knows them, some of them she does not know them. Because of those pictures that she has been posting, she has recruited a lot of people for that gym.
Okay, no,
now
but
a lot of people
posting them about herself.
Now. Yeah, she's posting about herself, but of course, when she's taking pictures, other people
walking by doing their things.
Who are willing?
Not necessarily.
They are not willing. She didn't take consent. She didn't take consent from them. They are not willing. They were not. They don't even know that she took the videos. Do you understand?
Let's just calm down the things. There was one burial. Damn you, we know that burial where one celebrity, each time they bring the camera, she do like this. Talk. He was reading program.
Upside down. Upside down reading a program.
Okay, while you are tapping each other, Da Silva is on the line. Da Silva.
It's Friday.
Good morning.
Consent, Niena.
Good morning.
Good morning, Da Silva. We can hear you. Please go on.
Okay, good morning to everybody in the studio.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, my contribution is this. I'm talking about the whole thing you are saying. You are doing a good job anyway. I think I will advise that lady she should sue them because what is wrong is wrong. We can't say Nigeria is where anything goes. No, if we start it now, others will take cue from there. So the right thing is he should go and sue them. If he doesn't have the financial capacity, he should say it. We will come out and go and do it. This is what our so-called activists are supposed to be doing. If you have something like carry on your head and not just so that people will learn from it and stay away from such things. Then secondly, on what the last caller said, the last caller is trying to encourage bad thing. So what they did, that thing is wrong. If they taught him lesson, next time no other person will do it. Like him that is saying, why don't he go and call the president a criminal? He's hiding behind and encouraging somebody that to be doing such thing. It's not good. So whoever goes wrong should be punished so that to serve as a deterrent to others. If I'm the one that does it, they should punish me so that my children will not do it again. That's all. We can stop it here. God bless you.
Thank you, Da Silva. But Da Silva, on your first comment, I would also like to say, if Nkechi had come out at one point or the other that she was hungry and she couldn't meet up her responsibilities, are you people going to contribute? But because he's saying that this is what activists should be doing, carry the matter on their head and help us. The engine of my car knock, activists, please, you people should contribute money from those. I'm not suing anybody. Because I don't understand when we think that things happen to people. Yes, people can move on. Yes, she can sue. But the cost of her suing, is it not going to cost a part of her peace?
This cost that Dami has been talking about.
Because
Dami has even asked the question.
I've asked you,
if she can subscribe to a gym, she can certainly afford the lawyer.
Yes.
Okay, she can afford the lawyer and go through the process of suing.
Yes.
No problem.
And then we will get our 10% from her damages.
Nima is here. She's ready.
We will get 10% from her damages.
But I also think that basically, see, there's a place where we Nigerians should just come from and say, a place of responsibility. If it is not your business, you really don't have to make it your business. Whatever happened at the gym, I really had said it. The person was a coward. The person should have gone right in front of her and said,
let me take pictures of you.
Let me take pictures of you.
Video of you.
Then that would have happened that, Nkechi blew somebody. You understand? It would have been something else that would have come to social media and we'd be like, oh, yeah. But funny enough, if she had defended herself, maybe put the person's phone on the floor or fling the person's phone. We'll still judge. And then she shouldn't have done that now. She should have been more patient. She should have. So you see this Nigeria. We are two-faced. It's just that they did not add the DBA for us.
Damn, you always come there. Do we have any comments?
Plenty.
Please. Asa says it depends on individuals. Someone else might not see it as a big deal. Doesn't mean every other person must accept it. We are different individuals, and if Nkechi said she's not comfortable with it, so be it. Hector says many persons do not know the consequence of violation of consent, and I think we should educate them truly. Let me go up and not miss the people.
Okay, but even talking about this violation of consent, if we were to put Nkechi out of this, and let's look at our own personal lives, you know, Nymat gave us a personal story. For me, I thought that was a huge violation of consent. But have there been times, maybe your children's school, you take your children to their school, you pay their school fees, then one day somebody goes and takes a picture of them in their school uniforms and posts it and say, look at the school that her children are even going. I want to know how Dami will address that issue.
Look at the school that the school is bad or the school is not up to standard.
The person did not say anything, just posted, look at Dami.
Hey, no, it will become a problem, like what Ramatu said, if the lifestyle I showcase does not
doesn't matter what lifestyle you showcase.
That's what we are saying now. This is the case.
Should I contextualize it for you?
Please do.
Let's say they see you. Look at Dami. Anybody that sees Dami, she's glittering. I mean, a cold babe. And then let's say that they don't think that school matches. You didn't say this is the lifestyle I'm showcasing. You just show up as yourself. But then they say, look at how every time she comes up looking hot. But look at the school that her children are going.
Is the school good or not? Some of us, we have coconut head.
Okay, so
no, you cannot, even if it's
Dami, let me even help you.
Yes.
Public schools are good.
Dami, let me even help you answer that question.
I'm proud of the fact that I put my children
Dami,
in
let me even help you answer that question. The first thing is, I won't allow it. I will go after the person because it's my child.
Okay.
Do you understand? My child, that's a minor. You don't face the minor.
An extension of you now.
Yeah, so that one, I will do something about that.
Okay.
But saying that you come and think that I'll feel bad about that, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad because my child is even going to school.
You are missing what Mero is saying. See, you are buyer looking peng.
Yes.
Very Arabian money.
Now when they saw my children, their uniform was not neat.
Someone like you now subscribe to public school. Somebody now makes a video and say, the standard of public schools in Nigeria is such an embarrassment that you, after looking so expensive, put your child there.
Is that to me or to the government?
So what's the shaming there?
There's no shaming in it now. It's what I can afford.
No, but the person thinks so. Just as this person thinks.
Yes.
Why is Nkechi's stomach big? Maybe on the 16th day of a cycle.
Esma, barrister lawyer. It's now on the person. It's no longer on me. Because
The
you carried your phone, you use your data, you snap the picture.
Some of us put it on the person, but both of you on this table put it on the victim.
No. That's why I had said, even on the other hand, that the person was being a coward. You would have gone to her, or her for her, go order for her now. If you know say sure for you, step in. Do you understand? Then let that one sludge out by yourself. But you know, the only thing I would say, if you take a picture of my children, is because I don't even want their faces to be out there.
Yes, true.
That's the only reason that will make me fight anybody. But aside from that, the school they go to.
But it's not the same as I don't want the picture of my stomach to be out there.
Esma,
picture of
is it cyberbullying when it comes to your child, but it's not cyberbullying when it comes to an adult? Is it different when it's cyberbullying?
But now let's now take, because Miriam mentioned school, let's now take it back to the schools to say let's redefine infringement. Some people don't even know what infringement is.
Why don't you just have a general infringement definition so that everybody is covered?
Okay, so you tell us.
That's
infringement is once you are not in copy, once you are not in consent.
But we are saying now that no, because you have been giving us image of correct pictures, it doesn't cover
where I was coming from was showbiz. See, whether it's good publicity or it's bad publicity, the truth is that we are talking about
the beneficiary to determine. Well, it's for the beneficiary to determine. It's for Nkechi to say good publicity, bad publicity is publicity for me. It's not for you.
She's been caught up in more raunching, controversial stories than
the truth is but the truth is that at the end of the day, as a celebrity, she should expect that people are going to talk. People are going to say things. People are going to post different pictures of her. So she should be confident in herself, and she should not let all those things, you know.
If I were to flip it, you are not the celebrity. Let me flip it this way. You are not the celebrity, but a very big celebrity took a picture of you, posted on their page with all their followers, and said something unflattering about you. You are not the celebrity. Nobody knows you, but this celebrity decided.
Look at I'm remembering. And you know that woman,
which woman?
Celebrity.
I'm the one that everyone knows.
I'm going to JLC. It's just coding. One woman celebrity go and post a picture both of her and another celebrity have snapped, but she did not hide something there. You now see at the party want to go and dance inside video and say, "I'm not."
Hold up. Hold up.
What's happening here? Can we involve the viewers in this conversation?
They know the story. It's everywhere now.
One celebrity posted a picture of herself and another celebrity, but made herself look good in that picture, and the other celebrity very unflattering angle
I know people
of the
do
celebrity. And that one just call her, DM her, auntie, every to take it down. She did not answer. Then they now reach one party. That's how that one go and dance inside like your friends. Say, no, auntie, we're not friends. I see you. I know what you did. And then that was shouting at that party, trying to fight, trying to scatter body, do all of something.
Even when they gave them essay is not amounting to anything.
Nymat has done that to me now. She has posted a video. She was looking, the way I was beside her, looking like I sent her a message. She was like, did you see the video? I said, yes. You were looking good at me looking. She was like, she pulled it down immediately.
That's the place of personal respect and love, because you love this person.
But I don't want to invade her brand as well.
Yes.
She's not comfortable.
In one week, if celebrities
really
really do not also see that they are being talked about, there's a problem, either good or bad. That's where I'm coming from. A place of either, I made a statement, Iwawere, as in mad behavior. It's plenty in people's hand. Their hand like this is full of mad. So sometimes for peace to reign, now they make Aboki follow cow. No be say Aboki no be feed the front of cow. But if you know them from back, people go ask and say, why you not in the back?
Can someone interpret that for me?
No,
please?
I
need it.
You people should
comments. You can
yes, so there's a comment. They said
I should be a good girl.
While a gym requires membership, it's not a private home. It's a space shared with other people. The legal and social expectations of absolute privacy is lower in such spaces than in one's home. And,
okay, we'll leave it for the court to determine. I'll keep
Then
hearing.
another one said that Mount Rushmore said that you cannot really control who takes your pictures as a celebrity, so you must be careful always. And somebody said it is totally wrong to take a picture of your kids with other kids at the background without the consent of their parents.
I like that you brought that up. So let's say you have a school event and your children are in the picture with other school children. Are you allowed to post it? Is that consent or lack of consent?
Yes.
Is lack of consent.
Your children are there.
You will never see it on my page. Check it. It's deliberate.
No, I'm just even saying for general viewers. Like these are things. It's like this conversation is opening our eyes to what is consent and what is wrong. So posting a picture, I personally think is wrong. School events. Post other people's children on your page.
You organize in your house, and you have your friends' kids. You did not talk to all their parents, and you just share their pictures. It might be,
so personal story, as you people know, I do book readings. I go from school to school. I never post their pictures unless I get consent to post their pictures. Some will say, okay, just because to show your work, you can take the pictures from behind, but never their faces. Or some will say, let me get back to the parents. Send us this video.
Just for protection.
Send it to the parents to agree or disagree if they want to see their children. I think it's important that we learn this etiquette going forward.
Because we've also seen cases where kidnappers use this as a tool. Oh, the child of a child of a child of a child, and they monitor, even from school uniform, the badges, they monitor whose school it is coming from.
Security-wise.
So security-wise, yes, I agree. We have to really be careful.
Now
I clapped it, they watch your head.
In my children's school, there was the time their results came out, and their scores was all out and everything, and they had to send us a consent form to fill before they will post it on their
results. Those things are there.
So they did all of that.
That's all we can take. I know this conversation can go on and on. We have to go now. And thank you, our viewer. I was wondering if I should add Nima. Is it a quick one you want to add?
Very quick. Yeah. So Afsa says Nima, it's no shame. El Rufai did, and we talked about it when he put his son in public school. By the way, he eventually removed the child from public school. So he was promoting public schooling. The topic was public schooling, not his son.
Yeah, that's all we can take on today's show. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I did. I think I enjoyed it more than all of you. And then you can join us tomorrow on your View Pigeon. Bye.
Democracy.